Hey, what is going on, guys? Xpertfusion here, and today I'm doing The Walking Dead Season 6 Death Predictions. So this is going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to do death predictions for Season 6. It is coming very, very soon. We have about a week to go till Season 6. We have Fear the Walking Dead season finale tomorrow, and then Season 6 starts next week. Very exciting stuff. It's also my birthday next week, so I'm even more excited. But let's get into this. So I'm starting off with Rick Grimes right here. So of course it's Rick. I do not think he will die in Season 6. I don't think Rick will die at all until this final season. And I've made predictions about when I think the show will end, how many seasons they'll go on for. I honestly think it's going to be 12 seasons. I think we still have another 6 after Season 6 to go. Because TV shows, they have to end eventually, they do. But there is so much more story left for The Walking Dead to do. So I do think they will go on for about 12 seasons. I definitely think they will. It might be even more, to be honest. I don't think there'll be any less than that. And that's what I'm hoping for. And Rick, I do not think will die till the final episode of this series. I don't think anyone's going to make it out alive. I honestly think that would be the best ending, is to just kill off absolutely everybody, the whole world. Because we all know a cure is going to be bullshit. You know, there's no cure. And I'd rather them not go that route and actually make a cure, because that'd be complete bullshit. So hopefully they don't go that route, which I don't think they will. And then there's just no way they can possibly make the ending good without killing off everybody. And I think killing off everybody and then showing everybody in heaven, like reuniting with those who died before, like seeing Rick see Lori for the first time in heaven. Like, I know that's going to be weird to see all the characters in like clouds or something, but I think in some way, shape, or form they can do it, and they can make it really, really cool. But that's for another video. I'm going off track here. Rick Grimes, I think, will make it out of Season 6. Next, we have Morgan. He just came, after a bunch of seasons, so he's definitely not going to be dying anytime soon. But there is a scene, so this does contain some comic book spoilers, just in case you guys want to read the comic books and you haven't yet. When Negan, bashes Glenn's head in with the bat, I don't think they're going to go that route just because it'll be too predictable, but I do think they have to have Negan kill somebody from the group, and it has to be somebody important, somebody who's been here since Season 1. And I was thinking they could do Carol, they could do Daryl, but I think those two characters just won't be able to die in that way. It just won't work. But Morgan, I think, will be the way to do it. I think Morgan will be the one to get his head bashed in by Negan in Season 7. I think it's going to be like the Season 7 premiere, because that's when I think Negan will come. Is going to be like the Season 7 premiere. Negan's not coming in Season 6. He might have a little cameo at the very, very end of Season 6, like last episode, but he's not coming like as a full character in Season 6. I'm sure about that. And so I don't think Morgan's going to be dying anytime soon, but I do think it might happen Season 7, just to make the storyline, go on. Next, we have Carl, and Carl I do not think will die at all. I think he's going to be just like Rick. He's not going to die till the very, very end of the show, last episode, Season 12. So thinking about it, Season 12, that's 6 years later from now, and in 6 years, right now he's like 15 or 16, he'll be like 24 by then. That's crazy to see Carl like 24. I'm really excited to see him age, and it's so cool to see Carl age, because we saw him in the start of the season like 8 years old, or however old he was in like the beginning, and we're seeing him age throughout the show. It's just really cool to be able to see a character age like that, and especially because it's the same actor, so it's pretty freaking cool. That kid has a good life, man. That kid has a good life. Literally, he's been on a TV show since he was 8 or 9 or however old he was, and he is still on it today, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. I don't think he's going to die anytime soon, but I do think one of the most important things in the comic book will happen to him, which is pretty much already confirmed, so there's some spoilers here. They did see on set Carl with a eye patch, or kind of like a patch over his eye, and so we all pretty much know that in the mid-season finale, Carl will be getting his eye shot out, just like the comics. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I'm very excited for that. I think that was one of the most important parts of the comic books, something that has to happen for Carl's development within Season 6. Next, we have Judith. So Judith, of course, Carl's sister, little sister. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon where she'll die, because, I mean, come on now. That'll make Rick go insane, because I know he thought she was already dead back in season 4, and doing it again just makes no sense, and making Rick go even crazier, because he's crazy now. I mean, he's a fierce fighter, and way more than he was in season 4. So if she died now, I don't know how that would work for the show, and it wouldn't make sense, and I don't know, I don't think killing off Judith would do anything good for the show, and it wouldn't do anything bad for the show. There'll be no point of it, really. It's not a point to do it. I think they should have her grow up, and maybe by the end of the whole series, have her be like Carl's age from season 1, and she'll actually be able to shoot and stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool. So Judith, I think, will make it out of season 6, definitely. Next, we have Glenn. Glenn. Of course, in the comics, he had his head bashed in by Negan, which that would be around like season 7. But Glenn is a character that really can't die now. I mean, he is so close to Maggie. If Glenn dies, I don't see how Maggie would be able to live with herself. I mean, I don't see. She already lost Herschel, Beth, her own father, her own sister. Like, how is she going to be able to lose her own boyfriend, or actually, no, husband? What am I talking about? I forgot they're even married. How would she be able to go through all of that and still be a person? I don't see how she's going to be able to live, and how she's going to be able to live happily. I can't see it happening. So killing off Glenn wouldn't really be a good thing. I could develop her character more, but I don't think it would develop her character in a good way. So I don't think Glenn will be dying anytime soon. Maybe in season 7, I don't know, maybe during All Out War, maybe something will happen, I don't know, but it's something for Maggie that I don't see could possibly happen. It wouldn't work. So next we have Maggie, very similar to Glenn. I don't think Glenn can function without her in his life. I don't see how it would work. They love each other too much. So I don't think Maggie's going to die anytime soon either. I think Maggie will be able to live a good amount of time. Maybe around season like 10 or 11 she'll die. Maybe season 9. I don't know. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I'm definitely looking forward to her possibly leading the Hilltop in season 7 and 8 when the Hilltop actually comes to the storyline. Next we have Carol. And Carol is very different than her comic book counterpart, so it's really hard to tell when we think Carol's gonna die. It's really hard. I've been predicting Carol to die ever since season 4. I remember season 4, she was on my death prediction list, and then she was also on my death prediction list in season 5, and she's still on my death prediction list in season 6. I don't know how she's living this far, but I could see her dying. I could definitely see her dying, because we need that main character death in season 6. I mean, every season has that really big character death that really changes the season, and Carol might be that character to die this season. I could see it happening, maybe during No Way Out, but I don't know, because there's so much more story for her to go through. I don't know if they can just kill her off like that, but I definitely can see it happening. Just because she's been on the show for so long, I'm very interested, because I have no idea what's happening to her. I'm trying to avoid all spoilers, all like major death spoilers, because I want to see her make it, but I don't see it happening, because most of her storyline is out. She's turned badass. She's gone from, a little scared old lady to now being one of the most badass girls in the show. I don't see them killing her off, but I could definitely see them doing it as well. It's hard to predict Carol in any way, shape, or form, but maybe Negan's, chopping of one of the characters instead of being Morgan, maybe it will be Carol. Definitely a possibility, but I don't know how they can kill her off. It's going to be a very sad episode. It'll be the most sad episode by far if Carol dies, and I think it would definitely do good for Daryl. It would definitely change Daryl's character and definitely develop his character. So if they kill off Carol, they will never kill off Daryl for a long time. I definitely think it. But if they don't kill off Carol, I think they can definitely kill off Daryl soon. They can't kill both the characters off, because it just changes both their characters too much, that you can't kill both of them off. It's kind of like Maggie and Glenn. You can kill one of them, but you can't kill both of them. It's not gonna work for the series, and that's definitely how I think it's gonna work. So next we have Daryl, who, yes, same thing. I think they can definitely kill him off. I don't see it happening because he's such a fan favorite. But for storyline's sake, I think Daryl needs to go soon. And I think it'd be cool if they had him to be the one to have his head bashed in by Negan. And a lot of people are going to be like, no, Daryl, no. But really, Daryl's not the one keeping the show alive. Really. I mean, a lot of people say he is. He's not. It's Rick who's keeping the show alive. Rick is the one who's making the show amazing. People always say, oh, Daryl's the best character. He's really not. He's badass, yes, but like I think they can definitely kill him off and still make a magnificent show, make it even better than it was before without Daryl, because people they predict Daryl was going to live to the last episode because he's a fan favorite. I think them killing him off would be the most unpredictable thing that any TV show can do. I can definitely see him getting killed off in season 7 or 8. I do not see it happening in season 6 though. So next on the list we have Michonne, and Michonne, no, she's not gonna die. I mean, there's just so much more for Michonne to go through that they can't just end her off like this in season 6. It's not happening. So season like 10 or 11 maybe, but season 6, no. It's just a simple answer, no. I don't think Michonne will be dying anytime soon. Next we have Abraham. Abraham is a character that died very quick in the comics. Actually, if they went by the same comic book material for the show, he would be dying around the season finale of season 6. But Robert Kirkman actually said that was a mistake, killing him off, and that in the TV show they're not going to make the same mistake. So I do think Abraham will be making it for another couple seasons, maybe die around season 9 or 10. Not anytime soon, though. Maybe even season 8, to be honest. I could see that happening, but I don't see it happening in season 6. Eugene, another character with a lot more storyline to come. He's the smart character, the character that in Alexandria is going to be doing all the good things, but they can't kill him off anytime soon. It just wouldn't help the storyline. It wouldn't do anything good for the storyline. Next is Rosita. Rosita, I don't know what they're doing with her character. She has had no development whatsoever in this show so far, so I think killing her off would make no sense. It really wouldn't. It'd be a waste of a character. They have to develop her in some way, shape, or form over this season. I think they are. I think they're going to develop her over the next season or so very well, and I'm hoping they do. I think she'll be dying around season 8 or 9, maybe even like season 7-ish. I don't know, but they need to develop her character a little bit more before they end up killing her off. Next, we have Tara. Tara there's no more development for her, man. Her character was meant for developing Glenn and Eugene. Those two characters, I think, were developed from Tara, and Tara, I think, will have to die in season 6 during No Way Out, because we have to have at least one major character death during No Way Out, and I think Tara can be that character and maybe be ripped apart by zombies, something crazy like that, I think would be the best way to kill off Tara. Next, we have Father Gabriel. Even being one of the most hated characters on the show, they can't kill him off. There's too much more development for him from the comic books to continue with this character, and there'd be no point to killing him off. There wouldn't be anything bad to kill him off. I think they can continue with this character. He'll be like the priest character. When people die, he'll hold funerals and stuff like that. There's nothing crazy about his character coming up in the comics, but at least just keep him in there as a side character every time now and then when we see him. It'll be like, hey, look, it's Father Gabriel. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people hate his character, but you will start liking his character in season 6. I know they're going to develop his character in a good way in season 6. Next, we have Deanna. Deanna is the leader of Alexandria, and to give leadership over to Rick, I do think she'll have to die in season 6. Straight up, I think she will die, possibly by the wolves. I think it'll happen. The wolves will probably put her out, kill her. I think that's how she'll go, but it's something that I feel like has to happen. It's something that happened similarly in the comics, and something that I think has to happen to her in this show. Next is Jessie, and yes, for Rick's development, they're going to kill her off. I just know they're going to kill her off because of spoilers, though. But, yeah, I think Jessie's going to be going mid-season finale, throwing No Way Out, same way she did in the comics. Last but not least, we have Aaron. Aaron, I think, is going to make it. He's a new character. They can't just kill him off. He's got more development to come. It's got more development for Daryl and Eric and stuff like that. And he's going to be one of those main characters in the next coming season, I guarantee you. So that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys on my next one. My voice hurts like crazy now after talking for a straight 15 minutes. So I will see you guys on my next video. Peace out.